Welcome to Sarasas Samutsarn School. This is Science Matayom 2, and my name is Teacher Carla Circulado. Okay, before we start our lesson, let's first read our vocabulary words. Listen carefully as I read the first set of words. Opaque, opaque. Phenomenon, phenomenon. Droplet, droplet. Now repeat after me. Opaque, phenomenon, droplet. Very good. Now listen again as I read the second set of words. Photon, photon. Reflection, reflection. Reflective, reflective. Now repeat after me. Photon, reflection, reflective. Very good. Now listen again as I read the third set of words. Retina, retina. Refraction, refraction. Silicon, silicon. Now repeat after me. Retina, refraction, silicon. Very good. Now let's do our dictation of 3 words. Bring your papers or your notebooks and write as follows. Okay, let's begin. Number 1. Spell the word opaque. Number 1. Opaque. Number 2. Spell the word silicon. Silicon. And number 3. Spell the word retina. Retina. Now let's check if your answer is correct. Bring out your red pen to check your answers. If your answer is correct, please put 1. If your answer is incorrect, copy the correct answer. Okay, let's read together. Number 1, opaque. O-P-A-Q-U-E. Opaque. Number 2, silicon. S-I-L-I-C-O-N. Silicon. Number 3, retina. R-E-T-I-N-A. Retina. Very good. Now let's move on to our topic for today, which is in Unit 1, Light. Bring out your books. Turn on page 4. Let's begin. Properties of light. Light travels at 299,792,458 meters per second, or 186,282 miles per second in a vacuum. Okay, please take note of the numbers. Okay, so when you say second in a vacuum, it means it is an empty space, less air, and no other matters. Okay, that's why it's that fast. Okay, so with this miles per second in a vacuum, at that speed, the light can travel around the world or around the earth 8 times in only 1 second. Okay, that's how fast light travels. Okay, next. Repeat after me. However, in water, the speed of light slows to 140,000 miles per second. Very good. So when the light travels in water, As you can see in this picture, the light slows down. Okay? As you can see in this picture, the light is not straight going through the water because it slows down. Okay, next slide. Repeat after me. In glass, the speed is 124,000 per second. Very good. So as you can see in this picture, the window is made of glass. Okay, so the light travel speed is slower than water. It is now 124,000 per second. Okay, because when the light travel in the air through a dense material, the light slows down and bends. Okay, and that bend is called refraction, and we will talk about it more later on. Okay, next. Repeat after me. Through diamond, the speed is 77,500 miles per second. Very good. So when the light travels through diamond, it is so much slower than water and glass. Okay? It's slower. Okay? Because diamond puts the brake on light. Okay? Okay, next. Everybody repeat after me. Light travels in a straight line until it strikes an object. Very good. So as you can see in this picture, the light is straight line. Okay? The light rays are straight line. But when an object blocks the straight rays of light is not straight. Okay? It says here until it strikes an object. For example, in this picture, it's people. Okay? As you can see here, the light is straight, but the person blocked the light. Okay? And this one, the light is now splitted. Okay? Next. So light can be in many ways. Okay, let's read together. Light can be reflected by mirror. Everybody? Very good. Light can be refracted by lens. Very good. Light can be transmitted through. Very good. And light can be absorbed by the object. Very good. And we will talk about it one by one on our succeeding slides. First, let's talk about the angle of reflection. Okay, angle of reflection is equal to angle of incidence. Okay, angles are measured with respect to the normal line, the perpendicular line. Okay, let's use this picture first. Okay, the normal line is the line drawn perpendicular line. Okay, this is the perpendicular line. Okay, so when the wave or the light hit its boundary, the reflected ray and the incident ray have equal angles. Okay, as you can see in this picture, this is the normal line. Okay, from here it will draw a perpendicular line, and the reflected ray and the incident ray will have an equal angle. Okay, next slide. We can see things because the objects light into our eyes. Okay, it's true, right? We can see only because the light is entering our eyes. Try to close your eyes. Can you see anything? Of course not, because the light cannot enter our eyes. Okay, for example, we have the luminous subject here, which is the lamp. Okay, the light will strike at this object, making it visible, and the light now will reflect from the object to our eyes. That's why we can see this object. Same here. The light strike at the flower, and the light reflected at the object will go to our eyes. That's why we can see it. Okay? Next. Okay, when the light is fully or partially blocked by an object, a shadow is formed behind the object. Everybody repeat after me. Shadow. Very good. So, when the light is partially or fully blocked by an object, in this picture is the tree, it will then form a dark spot or dark area, which is called the shadow. Okay? So, when we move closer to the light, the shadow will become larger. Okay? You can try this at home. I know you do. Okay, next. When the image reflected from a flat surface is reversed, right side up, realistic image. Okay, so we all have a mirror in our house, right? So, when the surface is extremely smooth, like the mirror, then the image formed by the reflection will be sharp and very clear. That's why we can see everything in our faces when we do our makeup or when we wear our clothes. We see everything because the surface is very smooth. And that image that we see in the mirror is what we call virtual image. Everybody repeat after me. Virtual image. Very good. Okay, what we talk about today is the properties of light, how fast light travels, and that we know that light travels in a straight line. We talk about the angle of reflection, object that reflect in our eyes, shadow, and the virtual image. Now let's do the exercise. Write in your notebook or in a paper activity as follows. Okay, let's do fill in the blanks. Number 1. Light travels in a blank line until it strikes an object. Light travels in a blank line until it strikes an object. Choose your answer in the box. Next, number 2. Angles are measured with respect to the blank line. Angles are measured with respect to the blank line. Choose your answer in the box. Number 3. We can see things because the blank reflect into our eyes. We can see things because the blank reflect to our eyes. Choose your answer in the box. And number 4. When the light is fully or partially blank by an object, a shadow is formed behind the object. When the light is fully or partially blank by an object, a shadow is formed behind the object. Choose your answer in the box. Okay, number 5. We call the image seen in the mirror the blank image. Number 5. We call the image seen in the mirror the blank image. Choose your answer in the box. Very good. Thank you so much, students, for listening and paying attention to this lesson. If you did not understand anything, just pause and play again. Don't forget to wash your hands, wear your mask, stay at home, eat healthy foods, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.